Good morning, guys, and welcome to another video from An Thoung. As you've probably guessed by now. Anyway, this is the second take because I did actually just walk down here 10 minutes ago and forgot the little bloody microphone, so I had to come back and do it again, but it's okay, it's only 10 minutes. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a walk down to the beach again and turn to the right this time instead of the left. Last time we got down to the beach we turned left and we took a walk down there, so today we'll go to the right and just see again what's going on down the beach. I'm sure it'll be similar to the other day, people exercising, walking, but the sun's up and really bright already, I can see, so it looks like it's going to be a nice day. Monsoon is due to start, or the rain's not monsoon, the rainy season I think they call it here, is due to start in October, people say, but so far there was a little bit of rain last week, but generally speaking it's been pretty good here in An Thoung so far, the time that I've been here. Usually it's quite hot and sunny and bright. So yesterday I was talking with a friend and an interesting an interesting topic came up about what to talk about while you're walking around. And yeah, of course I want to show you around and the things that I see, but also other topics are probably going to come up as well, you know, different things. So I don't know, whatever comes to mind is probably going to get talked about, you know, and then I guess if you're interested you'll keep listening, and if you're not, you probably won't listen. That's the way it'll be, right? Across the road, it's quite quiet this morning. There's a few people walking around, not too many bikes on the road so far, which is nice. Maybe because it's just after the holidays. We had the Independence Day a few days ago, so maybe it feels a bit quieter anyway. So anyway, let me flip this around, and as we start to get down to the beach I'll show you a little road down to the beach. So let me flip this around. Okay, so here we are, we're going to come to this Bar Street. As you can see there's a guy there. This is a new coffee shop that's just opened in this new buildings. It's just watering the plants, the security guard. Everybody's up and around, starting their morning day. Morning day. Everybody's up, starting their morning, starting their day. A few Indians going for a swim, are they? The road's quite busy still. But like I said to you, we'll cross here and then we'll walk to the right and then come back through the An Thoung area just to have a little look at what's going on in the morning there. Okay, we can jump across, get to the middle at least. Like I said in one of the other videos, you just have to jump out. Look, if I jump out in front of this car and I can split the space between the bikes, it's easy, but some people think that it's dangerous, but I don't know. Like I said in the other one, if you just open your eyes, too dangerous, I don't think. Not any more dangerous than India. No, I lived in India for a long time and driving there was a bit wild too. There was many a moment where you could fall off the bike. I remember one time driving with my friend towards the beach, going a bit faster than what we should do, having a little bit of a race, and he was in front of me and I don't know, just maybe 10 meters behind him, something like that, 5, 10, and a pig ran out and just ran, and luckily ran between us, but I had no time to brake. And my friend, he kind of heard the commotion behind him. He looked over his shoulder and his face was just like, wow, what the hell happened? And my adrenaline was shaking for another 10-15 minutes after that. So there's no way I could have stopped. If I'd have hit that pig, it would have been a bit messy. So I guess we all drive like that sometimes when the roads are clear, but also we got to be careful and be sensible. So anyway, this is the beach, guys. Early morning, sun shining, it's peaceful. There's the lifeguards just getting organised, drinking some tea by the looks of it, I think. I feel the sun already. It's beautiful. So like I said, we'll just keep walking along the beach. There's a few people around, not too busy. I don't know, I think the mornings are always the best. I mean, that's just my opinion obviously, but it's always quite peaceful in the mornings, and you see people starting their daily routines, getting organised. Here we go, little one. See if he comes to me. Come on then. Ah, there you go. There you go. Look at you. Got no hair on the top. Looks like he's got some kind of, I don't know, he's lost his hair anyway. Maybe he's a rough one. He's pleasant though, look. A lot of people don't like dogs either, but I don't know, I always found the beach dogs quite cool if you're gentle with them. You know? Dogs are smart, they feel your energy, so the people that are scared of them, you know, they kind of sense that and feel that they've got the power, and then they'll bark and attack. But the ones that kind of feel that you're okay, obviously, that it's a nice one. Alright, we gotta go though, bro. Ah, he's eyeing these birds up. That's what he was looking at. I was wondering what he was looking at. He's looking at these birds, wondering if he can grab one. The guys exercising over there. Yeah, it really is beautiful. Yeah, coming back, I think we'll come back down just over there. I'm not really sure exactly which way we'll go, but we'll come back in and out of a few streets there just to show you a bit more. I have been around there before and made a few videos a while ago, but didn't really say too much or do too much. But here we go again, a lot of beds. It's beautiful though. Good start to the day, as I said in the last video, you know. You get down to the beach for half an hour, get some sun in your bones, warm the body up for the rest of the day. How can that be bad for you? So we keep walking. Here's another little spot. Oh, they're doing Tai Chi. doing some Tai Chi. I don't want to disturb them or let them see that I'm filming. Some people don't like it. I mean, even me, I didn't like it. You'd have asked me 3 or 4 months ago, do I like people putting a camera on me? Not really. I don't know why. It sometimes feels like an invasion of privacy. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it, I suppose. And then if it happens without your consent, you know, easy when people get pissed off, I understand it, but I think I've just begun to accept it more now, that it is what it is. And these are good, aren't they, the machines on the beachfront? Gives people a chance to exercise and work out. Whee. Okay, so we're going to keep walking, and then we'll take a right down into those streets. Like I said, there's people still arriving. Time to try and get across again. Here we go. I think so. Oh, there you go. There's a little crossing here. I think this time might be a bit more difficult. It's busier, but we'll make it. Maybe when those lights up ahead change, I'll have a little break to make it this way. Yeah, there we go. If I get out to the middle, there we go, he stopped for me, which was nice. Doesn't always happen, but nice when it does. Okay, so we're just going to head up to the An Thoung area and then see what's going on there early morning. Going down to the beach. Yeah, this is the busier area where things are going on in the evenings. If you follow this street, keep going straight down, there's a lot of bars. Not a lot, but quite a few. Let's go down this An Thoung street, which is just kind of the first street behind the beach. As you can see, there's just hotels and a few cafes at the end, but not very busy. And I always thought this would be a busier street, but it's not, to be honest. Don't know why. There's the bulldozer, strategically placed just off the main road. So, as you can see, it's still quite quiet. Pretty peaceful. Take a walk. Like I said, we'll go in and out of these streets just to show you more. This is the little bar on the corner. I don't remember the name of the bar, but my friend was playing there the other day, playing the drums. He's pretty cool. The guy I used to work in China with 10 years ago, we met randomly on the street, which was nice. There you go, people just starting their day. Other people doing their food deliveries. Still very quiet, like I said. People are just getting organised. But I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. I don't know. It's quieter, as you can hear. There's a little bit of music on. Some people are drinking a coffee, checking their phones, obviously, because that's the new hobby of the world, obviously. Me included. I do it too much as well, but sometimes I wish the mobile phone had not even been invented, but that's life, you know. You have to just accept it for what it is, but definitely stops you doing other things, you know, this scrolling, and I try to limit it, but you know, I'm guilty as well, I suppose. There's no point in lying and pretending I didn't used to be. I think China changed me. Being in China and having some time on your hands, it kind of was difficult because everybody else is on the phone, and I think that experience, that was one of the bad things I got from China, was just spending a bit too much time on the phone. But it is what it is, and it's the way it is, as I said. Just try to control it now. We'll just keep walking. People having their breakfast. We'll go through the An Thoung 2 road, which is also pretty peaceful in the morning, as you can see. It's a nice little, I think that's a coffee shop, yeah. There's a coffee shop. Should we get a coffee? Yeah, let's grab a coffee. If it's open. Hey, come on in, it's open. No.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm just asking. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. So it's closed, 7:30. There is a market though, I was thinking that the other day, for people who have, although I was in the Shamrock bar watching the UFC a few weeks ago, and it was on early, and I got there quite early, and there was a bunch of people in there that had been out the night before and were still drinking. But I think there's still a market here for a coffee shop that opens at sunrise. There are people that are awake early, and I think can't always get a coffee. Maybe that's just me though, maybe that's just my thinking because I'm awake early, but it's always nice to grab a coffee, you know. So we'll just take a left, keep walking. There's not much to show you this morning, to be honest. Still quiet in the morning, but I guess I'm showing you how quiet it is and peaceful. So we'll take the An Thoung 3. There's a bit of building going on there. You know, every little space, not little, but you know, space between the buildings is being taken, and things are being built, you know, guest houses, coffee shop, restaurants. Da Nang's definitely getting busier, not that I know because it's my first time, but from everybody I've spoken to has said that, you know, everywhere's building, there's more apartments, the prices are going up. But saying that, I mean, I don't want to go down the price road today, but things are still relatively good in Da Nang. Things are sensible, you know. You can pay quite a bit of money to eat, but also if you want to be sensible and not spend too much, you can still eat quite cheap, you can drink quite cheap. Even alcohol. I was in a bar watching some football the other day, met an English guy, just sat next to him watching the football, and basically we got chatting and talking about price came up, and I pointed to his beer and I said, well, you know, I don't drink, so maybe that saves me a bit of money. But then again, I said to him, how much is a beer in this place? He said 30,000. My Coke was 40,000, so it's even cheaper to drink alcohol than to drink a bloody Coke. So although I'm sure he's going to have more beers than I have Cokes, that's for sure. But so all I'm trying to say is in Da Nang you do still get good value for your money, even though the people that have been here for a longer time seem to think that it's, well, that's the same anywhere you go. The local or the people that have been here for a while start to feel the increases, and don't necessarily like it, and you know, nobody kind of likes it, but this is life. And let's take the An Thoung for. Yeah, it's life. Prices go up, you know, unfortunately. I'm not gonna pretend it's cool. It's difficult in the world for a lot of people right now. Economies are down, not everybody's got money, so it's tough. And when the prices start going up, then those poorer people, you know, have less. That's what I think that we need to focus on in the world. Like, it's more the poorer people. When these prices go up for food and other things, wherever that may be, then it's the poorer people that suffer. You know, they just get poorer. They have less. I know life's not all about money. We all know that, but if you haven't got much, it makes life a bit more difficult to survive. You know, so that's what I'm talking about. That sky. It's a beautiful blue sky. You gotta love that blue sky. So we're just coming up to the end of the street. Here's one of my favourite restaurants on the end, Athena, which is a Greek place. The woman's really cool and friendly and nice. Food's very authentic. I lived in Greece for 5 years when I was younger, so I have an idea about Greek food, and yeah, every time I come there it always feels very authentic and not too expensive. And like I said, the woman's really friendly, really nice, so makes you want to come back, you know. So Athena Souvlaki, really cool place. Nice little banh mi place that I like. The guys are also very friendly. On the other side of the road there, this is one of those restaurants that gets bus loads of tourists, so it's a bit of a touristy spot. It's very beautiful. I have no idea of the prices, but I guess it's a little bit more expensive because they've got the bus loads of people coming. Anyway, as you can see guys, early morning, 7 o'clock around the An Thoung area. Is pretty peaceful, pretty quiet. I'm going to cut this off now and head over to Moon Milk, get myself a couple of croissants. If you like this video and want to see some more like this, do us a favor and hit the like and subscribe. That would be cool, and I'll see you all soon. There you go, thank you. Buying a few chocolate croissants for breakfast, but I'll show you. Someone's very polite, very friendly as well. Thank you. Thank you. You too, bye. So, there you have it guys. I just wanted to say, I mean, as you saw, everybody's been very cool this morning, friendly, polite. Woman in the shop, she starts at 6 o'clock, finishes at 20 past 5. So a long day. She's been here since 6, but she's smiling, getting on with the life, you know, as you do. That's what happens. Okay, I guess I'll go again and see you soon.